This is my first ever vlogmas, and I'm doing vlogmas in the year 2022 when vlogmas isn't really like a thing anymore. I am inspired by a YouTuber named Catharout. At the same time, I've had the urge to film myself, and the idea of doing a creative sprint, as she coins it, sounds like a really good idea for where I am in life right now. I did make a few points that I wanted to bring up. Let's just start from why I want to do vlogmas. What is the point of me doing vlogmas? What is the point of this? Like, it doesn't even have to really be vlogmas because technically this video is going to be late. I'm filming it on December 3rd. It's like 7:30 p.m. and I'm in the middle of editing another video, so this video is definitely not going up on the 3rd or the 4th probably. There are a few reasons why I want to do this creative sprint for myself. So I'm kind of just like in a place in life where I reached the point where I'm like tired of my own shit, and it reached a point where so much has changed. If I don't fill my time with something that fulfills my soul, I am going to completely shut down. And I don't want to do that because I've done that before and it's not fun. And I went through a lot of like heartbreaks. I've had some friendships come to an end, and it just kind of left me in a weird spot where I kind of just had to be alone again. I've been watching YouTube to just fill my day. Like, I work from home, so I would sometimes have a video on, like usually a podcast or something, but you know, there's only so much of a single podcast you can take before you want to watch other content or just like watch other media. I started putting on like my old favorite YouTubers. I used to love watching vloggers or just like people who create content but also vlog. It was kind of hard to watch because I was going through a really tough time, and I still guess I technically am. I felt that nagging feeling where like you see someone like and they're doing so well, even if you know like they're just showing the good parts on screen. Like, that's like social media, like in general, you know that they're only showing the highlights, but like the highlights are just so good that it's just like, even if I had that, like I would just feel a lot better. That's kind of like where my mindset was. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to put my own experience and perspective into the mix. I've decided to take on the mantra of going through tough times without claiming it. So even though like on paper, like my life may seem like it's falling apart, I want to choose joy anyway. I want to choose what fulfills me anyway. Even though this part of my life is tough, I still want to have footage to look back on. I don't want to keep pushing off what I want to do. When I started vlogging in Chicago, the pandemic hit pretty much like as soon as I started vlogging, and I don't have any footage of my time in Chicago, and lately I've just been like missing that version of me. I'm trying to get back into the groove of being myself because I've been so lost in my job that I feel out of touch with myself, and I want to just like really step into myself for who I really am and just like discover this new version of me. It was actually my birthday just a few days ago. Now is a great time to revisit what I truly want and create my life the way I want it to. That's something that actually used to terrify me because coming out of the pandemic, like I also graduated virtually, so I didn't really have like the proper transition from like school life to the real world. And at the same time, I lost all of my structure, and I grew up feeling like having a structured schedule, like things like school, was like detrimental to who I really wanted to be, because I feel like I was always doing what other people wanted me to do and being on someone else's time. But now that I have nothing but my own time, it's so overwhelming to me that I don't know how to manage myself. I didn't really build a strong sense of discipline. If I commit to this and like really do it, I'll have some structure in my life. I want to get back in the groove of editing videos. I want to get better at editing videos. I want to put the time in, put my hours in to get better and make cool content and like make what I see in my head like a real thing. I also want to push myself to go out and enjoy my life. I'm really proud of where I live. I feel like I'm in the only area of Atlanta that I would ever want to live in. I can go like anywhere to work, but I just choose to work in my room. I also have hobbies I want to get back into. I realized during my stint of living alone that body doubling, like having someone around just doing their thing while I do my thing, helps me immensely in my productivity. Like, it's so hard for me to be productive by myself. this is going to be my body doubling. I live in such a cool area. Like, I want to go out and explore. Like, I want to go out and really take it in, because I know I'm not going to live here forever. This is not like my forever city. It's not my forever home, but it's my home right now, and I love it, and it's what I want right now. I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited to get back into this creative headspace. I'm really excited to see my growth when I'm finished. I guess I can do 25 days, but I might just do 30. It'll bleed into the new year, and I think that'll be really fun to like enter the year and be able to reflect on where I was like just a month before, a year before. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Like, I treat my birthdays like New Year's, so this is my new year. I'm doing this for me mostly. Maybe some people will find this video and want to follow along, and if you do stick around, that's really cool. You can also follow me on my Instagram. It's the same handle as my YouTube. It's from Niles. I'll probably put it up here somewhere. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, take care.